This isn't about status symbols. This is about steel, sapphire, titanium, and torque. They're not machines of time that prove you don't need 10 grand to command horological excellence. Today, we dive headfirst into top watches under $3,000. Precision-built instruments forged by giants of the industry, where design meets heritage and mechanics roar louder than hype. Strap in. This is Watch Enthusiast, and we're about to detonate the myth of affordable luxury. Seiko Prospex SLA079, the Marine Titan. First up, a legend born from the depths, the Seiko Prospex SLA079. This isn't just a diver, it's a just recreation of Seiko's 1970 Captain Willard diver. The same watch that braved the jungles of Vietnam on Martin Sheen's wrist in Apocalypse Now. But here it returns modern, high-intensity titanium case with ever-brilliant steel. Seiko's proprietary alloy that laughs in the face of saltwater corrosion. Case size, 44 millimeters of unapologetic wrist presence. Bezel, unidirectional dive bezel with crisp 120-click rotation. Movement, the in-house caliber 8L35, a true workhorse tuned by Seiko's elite Shizukuishi watch studio. 28,800 vibrations per hour, 50-hour power reserve, built for punishing depths and precision timing. Water resistance, 200 meters. ISO certified dive weapon. Price, around $3,000 US. This is not a desk diver. This is the samurai sword of the sea, a watch made to outlast storms, wars, and generations. Christopher Ward the 12 Titanium, the Indie Challenger. Next, a brand rewriting the rules of value. Christopher Ward and their masterpiece, the 12 Titanium. This is Britain's answer to the hot integrated sports watch revolution. Think Royal Oak, think Nautilus, but distilled, refined, and priced for reality. Case, 40 millimeters of grade 2 titanium, feather-light yet durable with brushed facets that dance like liquid metal in the light. Dial, guilloche patterned with 12-sided symmetry, a hypnotic geometry that pulls your eyes into orbit. Movement, Swiss-made Sellita SW, 300-1 chronometer grade automatic. COSC certified, running at 4 Hz, delivering a silky 56-hour reserve. Bracelet, quick-release integrated titanium bracelet with tapering links that hug the wrist like armor. Price, around $1,600 to $1,800 US. This is the democratization of the haute design. A titanium sports watch with geometry sharp enough to cut through the bloated egos of the Swiss elites. Longines Conquest, the gentleman's blade. Now we pivot to heritage so rich it bleeds history, the Longines Conquest. Born in 1954, the Conquest has always been Longines' answer to refined sports luxury, a blade hidden in a gentleman's glove. Today's Conquest still carries that DNA sharpened for the modern wrist. Case, 41mm stainless steel, polished and brushed for duality, rugged yet elegant. Movement, the Longines Caliber L888, an ETA base modified exclusively for the brand. 25,200 vibrations per hour, 72-hour power reserve, and anti-magnetic upgrades thanks to a silicon balance spring. Dial, sunburst finish, applied indices, and bold sword hands filled with super luminova for legibility day or night. Bracelet, solid steel with butterfly clasp, a steel gauntlet ready for battle or ballroom. Price, around $1,800 to $2,000 US. This isn't just a watch. It's a Swiss blade of time forged by one of the oldest maisons in horology. A brand that's timed Olympic Games and powered pilots through the skies. Oris Aquis Date Relief, the independent diver's spear. The Swiss independent powerhouse Oris has always fought on its own terms. And with the Aquis Date Relief, they've built a diver that feels less like a watch and more like a weapon. Case: 43.5mm stainless steel, muscular and confident, with integrated lugs that lock onto your wrist like a submarine hatch. Bezel: relief-engraved diving scale in tungsten gray, inspired by stormy seas. A texture that gives this watch its name. Dial: sunray gray dial, broad sword hands, piercing red-tipped seconds hand. Legibility that cuts through ocean darkness. Movement: inside beats the Oris Caliber 733, based on the Sellita SW200-1, running at 28,800 vibrations per hour with a 38-hour reserve. Not haute horology, but rugged, reliable, and serviceable anywhere in the world. Water resistance 300 meters. This thing doesn't flinch. Price: around $2,200 to $2,400 US. This isn't Rolex hype, this isn't Omega Flex, this is Oris independence. A diver built by watchmakers who answer to no corporation, and it shows. Frederique Constant Highlife, the democratic elegance. Next, a maison born in 1988 with one mission: bring Swiss luxury to the people. Enter the Frederique Constant Highlife, their modern integrated sports luxury icon. Case: 41mm stainless steel, tonneau-shaped, polished and brushed for maximum depth. Bracelet: integrated with quick release. But here's the kicker: it comes with an extra rubber strap in the box. Instant versatility, instant transformation. Dial: embossed globe motif, symbolizing universality and timelessness. Applied baton indices, razor hands, and a date window at 3. Movement: the in-house caliber FC303, based on the Sellita SW200-1 but tuned in Geneva. 38-hour reserve, 28,800 vibrations per hour. Automatic winding rotor decorated with Geneva stripes visible through sapphire. Price: around $1,700 to $1,900 US. This is the gateway to Swiss elegance, an integrated design with DNA that nods to the Royal Oak and Nautilus, but executed with its own identity, refined, versatile, and accessible. Maurice Lacroix Aikon Automatic, the urban gladiator. And then we hit the streets with the Maurice Lacroix Aikon Automatic. This is an urban horology in steel. Bold, aggressive, and designed to dominate the integrated sports watch battlefield. Case: 42mm stainless steel, brushed and polished with 6 bold claws on the bezel. The Aikon's signature look, a design that screams strength. Dial: Clou de Paris. Guilloche texture, radiating depth and precision. Applied indexes with lume that glows like city lights at midnight. Bracelet: integrated steel with brushed center links but also features MLs. Easy strap exchange system, for swapping to leather or rubber without tools. Movement: the caliber ML115, based on the Sellita SW200-1, 26 joules, 38-hour reserve, beating at 4 Hz. Decorated rotor, Geneva stripes, perlage finishing visible through the exhibition caseback. Price: around $1,900 to $2,000 US. This isn't a copy of the classics. It's Maurice Lacroix saying, we can build our own integrated icon, a gladiator in steel, ready for battle in the concrete jungle. Tissot Telemeter, 1938, the racing time machine. This is not just a chronograph, this is a time capsule, a resurrection of one of Tissot's most iconic designs from the golden age of motorsport. Case, 42mm stainless steel, polished bezel, pump pushers that echo vintage chronographs from the pre-war era. It has presence, a classic silhouette scaled for the modern wrist. Dial, a masterpiece, available in black with gilt accents or cream with blued hands. Multi-scale layout with a telemetric scale on the periphery for measuring distance by sound, and a tachymeter scale spiraling inside for speed calculations. This is old-school watchmaking utility at its finest. Hands and indices, leaf-shaped hands, applied markers, chronograph subdials at 3 and 9 o'clock. Vintage racing soul reborn. Movement. Under the hood beats the Valjoux, a 05.231, a heavily upgraded descendant of the legendary ETA/Valjoux 7750. Running at 28,800 vibrations per hour with a 68-hour power reserve and a custom Tissot rotor. Robust, precise, and built for endurance. Crystal. Box-shaped sapphire, domed like an old acrylic, but bulletproof against scratches. Price: around $1,950 to $2,200 US. That's right. Under $2,200, you're getting a Swiss-made chronograph with racing heritage, vintage styling, and modern mechanical muscle. So there you have it, the 7 Titans under $3,000. The Seiko Prospex SLA079, a professional diver forged for the deep. Christopher Ward, 12 titanium. Featherlight modern engineering. The Longines Conquest, heritage blended with sharp versatility. The Oris Aquis Date Relief, independent Swiss strength. The Frederique Constant Highlife, elegant democracy in steel. The Maurice Lacroix Aikon Automatic, the Urban Gladiator. The Tissot Telemeter, 1938. A racing chronograph with fire in its veins. This collection proves that horology doesn't have to break the bank. Under $3,000, you can have diving legends, racing chronographs, integrated icons, and refined Swiss elegance. Because in the world of watches, it's not just about the price. It's about the soul, the mechanics, and the story ticking on your wrist. This is Watch Enthusiast, and these are the best watches under $3,000. Stay tuned because next time, we go even deeper.